Hello everyone, my name is Febriani. My DIN number is 21190-273, and today I wanna retell the story I learned from YouTube link. First of all, how to learn anything. We can learn anything, yes, anything, if we want to spend invest our 20 hours learning process or 4-5 minutes per day for 1 month. Invest that 20 hours into effective way of learning a new thing. These are 4 simple steps. Number 1, deconstruct the skill. We need to start from practicing the most important things. 2, learn enough to self-correct. We can learn from YouTube, DVD, books, so that we can express or notice the mistakes and correct it. 3, we need to remove practice barrier when we learn, such as TV, internet, or emotional, etc. You can name it, guys, because we need focus when we really wanna learn a new thing. The second, guys, I also learned that everyone needs to know that they are all special. People can look the same with the same hair and face, but that doesn't mean they don't have any difference. But we need to see people as human beings. Everyone is unique, don't let those different define us. Being able to imagine ourselves beyond what other people see, and what makes us different can make us stand out and be successful. Let us hear about Nick Fujifilm story or previous President of USA, Mr. Barack Obama. Let me play you an inspirational video based on what I learned.
The first thing I want you to take away from today is this: you will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. You will learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about relationships, you'll learn about life and principles, and it'll build your character. If you're a person who wants, let's say, improve on your character of patience, let's say, don't complain when you're waiting in a line. You ain't going to grow in patience until you're put in a place to wait. It's like you go into a gym and you're walking through the front doors and you tell your wife or your husband, I'm going to the gym. You go into the gym and you come in 3 feet and you do a U-turn and you ride out, I went to the gym. Ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta go in there, and what are you gonna do? You gotta pick up the weights. You exercise the muscles that you want to build. I stand before you without arms and legs, but a very strong man because of the bad days in my life. You know how it is. If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. And I'm not belittling your pain, and don't worry, I've seen pain in my life, and I've seen not only in my life, but people's lives, and people say, well, at least I have no arms, no legs, and then what am I supposed to say? Well, at least I'm not an African orphan who's dying at 4 years old, and I met that person. What about the 10-year-old girl that was bought for $700 in Mumbai and kidnapped as a sex slave to have 350 clients before the age of 13, pregnant at 12, put the baby under the bed while she works on top, abandoned by her family? After she pays her debt of $700 after 3 years with her child, she leaves on the streets of Mumbai hoping for a new life. No family, no job, no food. Her baby needs food. She gets raped, beaten up on the street. She comes back to the only way that she knows how to make money. She goes back to the brothels. She gets pregnant at 15 the second time, and then that child dies, and then 20 years old, she comes up to me. Yes, I have met this woman. She comes up crying. She says, Nick, I just found out I got HIV/AIDS. And I got fined for being a prostitute. What do you say to that? You may have arms and legs, but unless you know 3 things. Number 1, who are you and what your value is? Number 2, what is your purpose here in life? And number 3, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those 3 questions, you're more disabled than I.
So guys, we are all different and unique, and that is what makes us wonderfully human. Number 3, it's okay not to have a plan. So what I learned from Mitila Parker is learn to embrace the randomness of life and the many paths we can take. See highlights that it is okay to not have a plan. Believing the answer is in experimenting and doing so firstly to ultimately do what makes you happy. And I am also learned that we need to follow our passion and learning along the way. We cannot make everyone happy, but we can make yourself happy. Lesson number 4. How to achieve your most ambitious goals. We can achieve and continuously achieve even our most ambitious dreams. This is about marginal adjustment to daily routines that can improve the decision-making process that can accrue to lasting change. The focus should not be the end result, but how to get there. So we need to break down large goals into a step-by-step series of small decisions. This lesson is so good for us even if we have weakness, don't focus on it. Even someone that strongly to pay attention for more than 5 to 10 minutes, yet accomplishes all his goals or dreams, such as learning a new language, how to fly plane, how to skydive, and so on. We should expand our knowledge, set our own goals, and allow ourselves to grow. The future is not in making everything digital, it is in learning and how we do so. We have the chance to learn regardless of which location we are without thousands of people. And most importantly, we have the chance to learn with least stimulation our minds and achieve our goals the right way. That last but not the least, lesson number 5, about language barrier. I have learned a lot of things. The video was entertaining and interesting because it is about language barrier that is very common in our communication. To others, I was also amazed at so she talked and explains clearly the given topic. There were no doubt moments in the video. It's short, but it is not a hindrance to discuss the topic well. The video shows that communication is one of the most important things in human being life. The world today is obsessed with improvement. You will, however, agree with me that there can never be development if there is no effective communication. It is important that people understand each other for any communication to be turned as effective. I was amazed at how Roxana Pomeranz made her perspective about language barrier. I remember that she said core the core theory is called the determinist theory. It means that whenever you speak, it shapes your thinking and behavior. Language barrier prevent the free flow of information. It can be difficult for people who speak different languages to learn from each other. For example, doing like this. In Hebrew, this means wait. However, this in Greek insult in Italy. So we can take lesson from this all and be a good lesson for all of us. Thank you. And